Leonard Kinsey here. Our first stop in New Orleans is at Beachbum Latitude 29. You guys know me. You know I love tiki bars. You know I love tiki drinks. It seemed like a natural first stop.
Yes. Good place to get some tiki drinks. We do have quite a few. So there's a happy hour menu with some snacks.
What did you get?
I got the Latitude 29, which is the name of the place.
Alright, why don't you give it a try?
Yeah, delicious.
Cool cup. I got the Navy Grog, one of my favorites.
Tastes like Dimetaz.
It's like a very alcoholic grape Slurpee. Wow, I'm glad we split this. Alright, we're here at the Dungeon on the recommendation of Rhiannon, the co-author of Drinking at Disney, which is a great book. You should totally pick it up. She recommended we come here. This place was very hard to find. Little sign, teeny alley, but we made it. She said, get the Witch's Brew. We got it. It was a very flavorful, cinnamony drink. This place is extremely well themed, kind of Disney-ish, but like Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, Disney-ish. Pretty cool. Now we're drinking a Arbita, Andy Gator, and yeah, cool place to hang. Definitely check it out. You're gonna have trouble finding it, but that's part of the charm. Stop of the day is Cafe du Monde. It's world famous for the beignets, which are like donuts with powdered sugar on them. They also have this coffee, which is made with chicory, which is kind of tastes like coffee but isn't. It's like they used to use chicory when they ran out of coffee, but then people got a taste for it. So it's good. It's kind of weird tasting. Anyway, there's no easy way to eat these things. Go ahead and pan down. But I'll just dive in. All right, really good. Thank you. vegan hot dogs of like 3 or 4 different ones. So that's pretty cool. They actually had one of their house specials was vegan. So I'm gonna try that. You can point down and show that. That's gonna be a messy dog. So I'm not gonna show you me eating that, but I'm sure it will be wonderful. We're in the main bar at Pat O'Brien's. It's nice, it's cool, it's air conditioned, and of course we got the Hurricane. It says there are 4 ounces of Pat O'Brien's Hurricane cocktail mix, 4 ounces of gold rum, and then orange and cherry. So let's see. Kind of tastes like cough syrup. So I know a lot of you have been to the Pat O'Brien's at City Walk and Universal in Florida, and it actually, they did a very good job of recreating this place. It looks pretty similar. Fortunately, they also did a pretty good job of recreating the drink because I didn't like it there, and it's not that awesome here. But it's got a fair amount of booze, it's cold, I'm gonna drink it anyway. Cheers. Alright, so looking through this, it looks like they have different prices for the drinks depending on where you're sitting. So like here in the main bar, the daiquiri is going to cost $6, in the patio bar $6.25, and the piano bar $6.50. And it's actually quite a big difference as you kind of go up the ladder on some of these drinks. So just keep in mind that where you sit determines how much you're going to pay for your drinks.
Standing lines of uninterrupted listening.
We're at Tiki Tolteca, which is just like a few doors down from Latitude 29 actually. It's on the 2nd floor of this Mexican restaurant. Kind of weird, you walk up a staircase and open a door and then you're transported into this dark tiki place. It's neat. Recommended by a friend of mine on Instagram, thank you Jackie. And I got the test pilot, which was very strong, but very good. So yeah, this should make a good double feature with Latitude 29. Definitely recommend hitting this place up. It's got a good vibe. Definitely kind of a darker, more tiki vibe than even Latitude 29, I think. Not as big of a selection of drinks, but what they have is good. So yeah. This is interesting. So when do the ferries arrive? Coming?
On the 7s every half hour. So 6:07, 6:37, 7:07, 7:37.
So we took the ferry over to across the river to Algiers. It rained, but that's fine because our alternative was we were going to go over to French Quarter and doing that in the rain doesn't sound like it would have been fun. But anyway, so we came across the ferry to Algiers. I heard about this pizza place in Avellino. It was good. The pizza was great. It was kind of coal-fired. Definitely worth making a trip on the ferry just to do the ferry ride, especially if you're a Disney fan and you want to sail down the Mississippi. It's a cool way to do it. It's only $2, so better than paying for the full riverboat, which I don't even know how much it is. It's a lot. Yeah, so got a beer to go and gonna head back over across the river. Said we had to do it. We're getting the famous hand grenade at Tropical Isle. Here we go. It's better than the hurricane. It's not awful. Yeah, it's fine. Arnaud's French 75, and their signature drink is the French 75. It's got sparkling wine and Courvoisier and lemon. You guys know how much I like sparkling wine. Ooh, that's really good. I'm going to start making these at home. All right, cheers. Stop of our second night here, and we're ending it at the Sazerac bar and the Roosevelt Hotel. This is the cocktail of New Orleans, they say. Let's see. Strong. It's really good though. So let's see. This has got Sazerac rye, Peugeot's bitters, sugar, and herb tank. It's good. Again, very strong. This place is beautiful. So nice setting to have a nice classy drink in. Yeah. All right. Leonard Kinsey out for tonight. See you tomorrow. Cheers. one's the St. Charles line. We're going to the Garden District. We took the St. Charles Streetcar to the Garden District. Very nice ride, and kind of walking around, looking at the big mansions. They're beautiful, and right behind me is 2900 Prytania. It's right next to the cemetery. This is where F. Scott Fitzgerald stayed for a few months after his first book, This Side of Paradise, had been purchased, and in it, they were going through the editing phase, and everyone was saying it was going to be a huge hit. So he wasn't rich yet. It's not much to look at, but he was boarding here, and at this point Zelda had decided to take him back now that he was going to make something out of himself, because she was a socialite. She was from an upper class family. He wasn't, but now that his book had been purchased and things were looking up, they got together, and yeah, so little piece of history. F. Scott Fitzgerald is my favorite author, so it was cool to come and see this. Took the St. Charles line all the way to the end of the stop. Very, very pleasant ride. I would highly recommend it, especially for anyone who's a fan of trains, like if you're into the Disney trains. And also just to see the sights. Again, you can get we got a 5-day pass for $15, all you can ride. It's a great deal. And yeah, now we're gonna just take it all the way back. So it's a good way to spend the day, and especially when it's hot out, it's nice and breezy. And yeah, really nice. Unfortunately, you can't bring beer onto the train. Whatever. Figure out.
That when it goes to the end of the line and it turns around, it just does this.
That's so cool.
I got the half of the Muffuletta.
Why didn't you get a quarter?
Oh, because they only come in halves and wholes, but they're split into fours. So, I mean, I'm not upset about having to eat much of this. Ah! Oh no! I've already ruined it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Big sandwich. Good. What does it have on it?
I think I heard Angel's Choir. It's got their olive salad.
Okay.
And then
A bunch of meat.
And cheese.
Right.
And then it's compressed.
It's good.
Very good. And there's like a seasoning. I don't know. This looks and tastes like focaccia. It's good. It's really good.
Alright, we're in the market and found out that this place, Alberto's Cheese and Wine Bistro, has muffulettas that are vegetarian. So Anna got her meat one at the place that everyone says to get them at. And I got a vegetarian one. It's got tomato, lettuce, two types of cheese, and the olive spread. So yeah, I already had a bite. It's really good. It's kind of messy. I think the olive spread is what makes these so good. Like olives and vegetables marinated in really good olive oil. Yeah, excellent. So if you're a vegetarian, I didn't see this advertised anywhere online, and I looked. So if you're a vegetarian, check out Alberto's in the French market if you want to try a muffuletta. We are at the Carousel bar in the Hotel Monteleone. It's a rotating bar. It's the only one in Louisiana, and it is themed to a carousel. It doesn't go very fast, but it goes fast enough where it's a little disorienting. So if you're already drunk, this probably isn't the best bar to end your night on, because you're probably going to end up falling off your seat. But yeah, classy cocktails. Not a very big bar. The first time we came in, there was no way we were getting a seat at the actual bar. So now it's like, it opens at 11 every day of the week. It's like 11:15 on a Monday, and well, there's 2 seats available right now. So that's probably a good time to come. But yeah, really cool spot for a drink in New Orleans.
What'd you get?
I got the Fleur de Lis. Hendrick's Gin, Saint Germain, lemon juice, lime, cucumber.
How is it?
Oh, I haven't even tried it. It's good. It's real good.
All right, our last evening here at New Orleans, and we figured we'd see the city in a totally different way. So we came to New Orleans Aerial Tours and Flight Training. We got this via Viator, and it's a 45-minute flight over the city in a little teeny plane.
Nice Art Deco.
I mean, this thing's so light.
Yeah, so what are we doing today?
Doing a little tour in the Piper Archer right here. It's a 426 Papa Alpha, 4-seater. A little cramped, but she's nice and cozy. We're doing a tour, heading off towards the east. We'll circle around the old Six Flags Jazzland, around Michoud, cut across the bayou. From there, we'll intercept the Mississippi River and head on downtown.
Where are you? Yeah, there you are.
We're in the
We're
plane.
ready to go.
All right.
All right. Here we go.
And $150 a person, and it's worth it. I wanted it to last longer. 45 minutes just flew by. But yeah, no, definitely a good experience if you can afford it. It's such a different, you don't realize just walking around the city how big it is and then how many different parts there are. We got to see the Jazzland Six Flags abandoned amusement park, which most of my friends sneak into illegally. We got to see it legit from the air. And yeah, just seeing some of the flooded areas. There's a NASA structure where they build stuff for rockets. Really, really cool. I mean, probably the best way to see any city, but in particular this city with the water. And like I said, we did it at the sunset, so it was just gorgeous. A little bit cramped, but not bad. It's air conditioned. The plane was air conditioned. So yeah, definitely, if you can swing it, do it. Again, they're on. You can find them on Viator.com. And yeah, Leonard Kinsey out.
His name I can't remember right now.
All right, take a sip.